Snacks are comfort, but for aging kidneys, they can quietly become confusion. One bite too salty, one cup too high in potassium, one craving that turns into pressure, fatigue, or fear. But what if some snacks didn't just satisfy? What if they helped your kidneys breathe again? If you're watching your creatinine, managing diabetes, or just feeling your kidneys slow down, you've likely been told what not to eat. No salt, no chips, no flavor, and somehow, no joy. But healing isn't about restriction. It's about remembering what your body still understands. Today we'll explore 6 snacks that taste like peace, not punishment. Let's begin. 1. Steamed apples with cinnamon. You've heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But no one said how the apple should be prepared, and for your kidneys, that difference matters. Raw apples are fine, but steamed apples, they soften, they soothe, they shift from fiber to filter support. When gently steamed, apples release pectin, a natural substance that acts like a sponge. It helps pull toxins from the bloodstream, aiding the kidneys in their quiet labor of filtration. And that's not all. The warmth calms your gut. The cinnamon balances blood sugar. The soft texture reminds your nervous system. You're safe. You can slow down now. This isn't dessert. It's not about sweetness. It's a slow medicine that feels like home. Try it like this. Slice half an apple. Steam gently until tender, sprinkle with cinnamon and a hint of clove. Sit down. Eat warm. With both hands, no phone, no rush. And as the warmth settles in your belly, you may feel your shoulders drop, your breath deepen, a pulse behind your ribcage begin to soften. This isn't just about kidneys. It's about giving your body something familiar to trust again. You don't need a detox. You just need an apple that's been listened to. 2. Brown rice cake plus natural peanut butter. Sometimes healing doesn't start in the gut, or the kidneys, or the blood. It starts in your nervous system. And one of the fastest ways to soothe it is through texture. That's why we reach for chips, for crackers, for just a bite of something crunchy. But most of those bites come with a cost. Too much salt, too much phosphorus, too much pressure. This one doesn't. A plain brown rice cake, light, airy, whole grain, paired with natural peanut butter, becomes a dialogue of calm. The fiber from rice slows digestion. The healthy fat from peanut sends satiety signals. Together, they reduce glucose spikes, ease the filtration load on your kidneys, and create a feedback loop of calm. This isn't empty chewing. This is filtration-friendly communication. Here's how to build it. Choose unsalted brown rice cakes. Spread 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Ingredients, just peanuts. Sprinkle cinnamon or raw cacao. Sit, breathe, bite slowly. And as you chew, your body receives it. This is not a threat. This is not noise. This is permission to slow the pace of internal urgency. You're not feeding cravings. You're feeding coherence. Not every snack is a vice. Some are signals, sent in crunch and received by kidneys as peace. 3. Cucumber plus carrot sticks with soft hummus. You don't always need something sweet or salty or crunchy enough to distract you from thinking. Sometimes your body just wants something clean. Cucumber and carrot are more than low-calorie vegetables. They're hydrators, alkalizers, gentle activators of blood-gut communication. When cut into sticks, crisp but yielding, and paired with homemade low-sodium hummus, they form a snack that doesn't overwhelm your system, but instead sends quiet clarity. Carrots contain fiber and beta-carotene. Cucumbers offer silica and water. Both support gentle movement in the digestive tract, where so much of your kidney burden begins. And when paired with chickpeas, olive oil, and lemon, you're not just dipping. You're reminding your kidneys what ease feels like. Try it this way. Boil chickpeas until soft. Blend with lemon juice, olive oil, garlic, no tahini, no salt. Slice cucumbers and carrots thin. Dip slowly, chew longer than you think you need to. Let the crunch stay soft. Let the oil coat. Let the fluid movement begin in the gut, then ripple outward. Some snacks aren't for energy, they're for lowering the load. You're not eating to feel full. You're eating to remind your body, we can pass through this smoothly. 4. Unsalted popcorn. It pops, it crackles, it announces itself. And if you've been healing, you might think, too loud, too processed, too risky. But not everything loud is dangerous. Unsalted air-popped popcorn isn't the same snack you remember from movie nights. When prepared properly, it's a whole grain, low potassium, low phosphorus vessel for fiber. It supports digestion, regulates blood sugar, and most importantly, it gives your kidneys something they rarely receive, a food that feels indulgent, without cost. It's a crunch that doesn't punish. And sometimes your healing journey needs contrast. Not everything has to be soft, warm, or steamed. Sometimes what your nervous system craves is the sound that says, you're still alive. You can still enjoy this. Try this ritual. Air pop 1 cup of plain popcorn, season with turmeric, garlic powder, or cinnamon. No salt, no butter, no microwave bag chemicals. Eat slowly, 1 piece at a time, eyes closed. Let it crackle, let it echo. Let your mouth experience texture without tension. Not every flavor has to whisper, but even the ones that speak can still be kind. And when your kidneys feel it pass through, without spike, without strain, they might just respond, I'm not under attack anymore. 5. Egg whites. You cut back on protein. You feared the phosphorus. You listened when they said, careful, your kidneys can't handle it. So you played it safe. You shrank your portions. You watched your plate get quieter, while your body got weaker. But strength doesn't fade overnight. It fades in starvation, not of calories, but of signals. And egg whites, they send one of the safest, clearest messages your kidneys can receive. You're being nourished again, gently. They're high in protein, low in phosphorus, low in potassium, no fat, no cholesterol, no confusion. They don't spike filtration. They don't stress recovery. They simply arrive and say, let's rebuild without fear. Try this ritual. After your morning walk, boil 2 egg whites or scramble gently in olive oil. Add chives or parsley for softness. Eat warm, in silence, as an offering. You're not feeding muscles to lift weights. You're feeding tissue that remembers effort. And maybe, as you feel that warmth settle in your belly, a strength long abandoned will stir, quietly. Not to run, not to climb, just to stand steadier and whisper from inside, thank you, that's all I needed. 6. Frozen blueberries plus coconut yogurt. It looks like dessert, cold, colorful, something sweet to end the day. But frozen blueberries and unsweetened coconut yogurt? They're not for indulgence. They're for recalibration. Blueberries are low in potassium, high in anthocyanins, the deep blue pigments that reduce inflammation and support the tiny blood vessels that feed your kidneys. Coconut yogurt, if unsweetened and dairy-free, is low phosphorus, gentle on the gut, and full of healthy fats that calm the immune system and lubricate cellular repair. Together, they don't just taste clean, they feel like an internal exhale. You're not ending the day with sugar, you're ending with softness. Try it this way. Half cup of frozen blueberries, 2 to 3 spoonfuls of unsweetened coconut yogurt. Optional, fresh mint leaf, a pinch of cinnamon. Eat slowly, let it melt just a little, feel it arrive. Let the coolness move through your mouth, down your chest, into the belly. And know, you didn't just feed yourself. You gave your kidneys a chance to reset, without work. Not every snack has to energize. Some are meant to cool the flame quietly. And this one, it doesn't shout health. It just leaves a trail of calm behind it. Have you been skipping snacks? Not because you're full, but because you're afraid? Afraid of numbers, afraid of swelling, afraid of getting it wrong. But healing doesn't begin with restriction. It begins with gentle permission, to enjoy, to feel full, to feel safe. Your kidneys haven't stopped trying. They're just waiting for a signal. You're not under threat anymore. So snack. Snack with intention. Snack as if your kidneys are listening for reassurance, not rebellion. Comment kidney calm if just one of these snacks made you breathe deeper today. Share this with someone who still thinks healing can't taste good. Let them remember, comfort and recovery don't have to live in separate bowls. And next, 3 healthy foods that quietly raise your creatinine and what to eat instead. Your body still knows what peace tastes like. You just needed to feed it that memory, one bite at a time.